NCIS, Tony and Ziva, S1XE7, Café Confrontation sparks villain fracture in Dark Mirror, Evaluation, NCIS, Tony and Ziva's Café conflict and villain fracture Episode 7 of Season 1. This study delves into the crucial Café confrontation scene and the ensuing villain division in NCIS, Tony and Ziva Season 1 Episode 7, Dark Mirror, so be prepared for spoilers. The Café scene in the 45-minute episode, which was written by Frank Cardea and directed by Norberto Barba, in which Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, confronts Martine Arenao, Nassima Benchiku, changes the course of the season by shattering the antagonistic partnership between Martine and Jonah Markham, Julian Ovenden. Using Smithy's recaps as a guide, we break down the scene's specifics, significance, and season ramifications below. Context of the episode, limited spoilers, Tony Donoso, Michael Weatherly, and Ziva go undercover in Paris in Episode 7, pretending to be a high society couple in order to sneak into a raining fire tech exhibition and prevent Jonah and Martine from killing CEO Aaron Graves, Sean Pertwee, and taking control of his drone company. Flashbacks show Martine's Syrian trauma and Jonah's made-up Balkan tragedy, which led to their 2014 alliance. Jonah's lies are revealed by ally Boris, Maximilian Asinski, who decodes a chip that specifically targets Tali, Isla GIE. While Tiva's love and familial difficulties, Tali's request to avoid their reunion, add emotional weight, Jonah's Interpol warrants increase the threat. The villain's disintegration is sparked by the late episode Café Altercation, which sets up the dramatic expo showdown. Scene breakdown, Café confrontation and villain fragmentation, 37:00-42:00, scene, a busy market café in Paris, with awnings letting in morning sunlight and clinking espresso glasses. The scene's private yet public atmosphere, crowded tables, street noise, in contrast to the rain-soaked chase and gala elegance before, heightens the tension. Important event, Ziva's ambush disguised by a stylish scarf and sunglasses. Ziva moves into the seat across from Martine at a corner table. "We need to talk, now," she says, breaking through Martine's cold look. Ziva shows a tablet containing Boris's decoded video, which depicts Jonah's thugs using deepfake chats to target Tali, from the safehouse siege in Episode 6. Martine, he's using children. With a quiet yet furious voice, Ziva uses Martine's "no kids" moral rule from her 2012 Syrian experience to remark, just like Graves. Martine's reaction, "He's lying to me." Martine says, her hands shaking on her coffee cup as her eyes widen and her composure breaks. "Almost everything." In the video, Jonah is shown breaking their agreement by giving the order, "Use the girl to draw them out." "You trusted him," insists Ziva. "He is taking advantage of you." With her phone in her hand and a hint of a covert call, to Ziva, Martine storms off. Interpol. Villain fracture, the episode's final lair moment, in which Martine watches Jonah install a lethal drone, confirms the scene's aftermath. Her skeptical look betrays betrayal. As Martine loses faith in Jonah, Sportskeeda refers to this as the fracture point. Emotional beat, relating to her earlier pledge to Tali that, "We won't let you down again," Ziva's mother rage, "No one touches my daughter," drives the altercation. According to Collider, Martine's shock humanizes her in contrast to Jonah's icy manipulation, "Family's the weakness, we exploit it all." The stakes are raised by the scene's tension, which is emphasized by a tight violin score. Why it is important. The café scene is hailed by Primetimer as a game-changer, altering the antagonistic dynamic and providing Tiva with a tactical advantage. Reddit users were giddy with excitement, "Jonah is done for," Ziva owned Martine. Effect on the season and episode. Tiva has a strategic advantage from the confrontation since Martine's skepticism may turn her into an ally or undermine Jonah's expo assassination plan. According to the rap, Ziva's maternal ferocity changes the course of events and links the scene to Tiva's family's interests, Tali's safety. Tali's plea and the alley chase from the episode are expanded upon, turning the exhibition into a tactical and personal conflict. The ripple effect of villain fracture, Episode 8, Face Value, October 9th, is set up as a pivotal moment by Martine's possible defection, which is hinted at by her phone grasp. Jonah's deception about Tali, according to Sportskeeda, is his Achilles heel, since it breaches Martine's fundamental trauma. According to Collider, Martine might reveal Jonah's drone strategy, which would allow Tiva to clear their reputations. Thematic resonance. The sequence reflects the trust theme of the show. Tiva's attempt to regain trust after Ziva's absence from NCIS is analogous to Jonah's betrayal of Martine. This is praised by Fandom Wire as messy authenticity, linking the villain's breakup to Tiva's emotional journey, such as their conversation with Tali. A critical view Collider praises Ziva's intensity and Martine's breakdown, describing the Café scene as a visceral gut punch. While some critics point up pace lapses from previous flashbacks, Primetimer praises its slow burn betrayal. The focal point of the episode, according to TV Fanatic, is Ziva's maternal fire, which steals the show. Despite Jonah's ambiguous ending, the rap claims that the fracture sets up a thrilling arc. Seasonal consequences. Expo showdown setup. Episode 8's high-stakes confrontation is set up by the villain's fracture, with Tiva using Martine's skepticism to thwart Jonah's drone strike. Martine's arc. According to Reddit, Martine's call is the key to Jonah's fall. Her possible turn could change the course of the season.